Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Disabled Team. It's officially announced that Javi Gracia is now the Leeds United interim manager till the end of the season. How do you feel about that, Lee? I'm sure Mali will be with us shortly. Good afternoon, Inky. Hope you're doing well, our friend. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah,
How do you feel about that, mate?
It's took about half an hour to come.
You took ages, didn't it, to get announced, I know. But look, it's done. It's done. It's officially Leeds United's manager. Yeah. I've been reading a lot of things. A lot of the Watford fans are, they're pleased for him. They think that we've got a really good manager on his hands, and some of them wish that he was still Watford's manager. So we've done all right. Melly should be with us shortly. I'm sure he'll pop on. I'm hoping he ain't having his siesta, his afternoon siesta. It's getting old. It's getting an old man, his Mally. You know what I mean? He needs his beauty sleep. You know what I mean, like?
Yeah.
So anyway, he's 52-year-old. His preferred formation is 3-4-2-1. So how do you feel about Leeds playing three at the back?
I think I'll feel back.
Yeah, it'll suit us, won't it?
Yeah,
it'll definitely suit us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It'll definitely suit us. We need, if we play with three at back and four in front, and then obviously you're two and then you're one, it's going to be a bit of added protection to back three. And without Verba being there now for with him being out, it's going to be a bit tight.
Yeah.
We need to stop leaking goals in, don't we, Lee?
Yeah, we do, yes.
Do you know what I mean? How are you guys through chat feeling about Verba being our manager? I think it's a good thing. Are you, Willie, mate? Hope you're doing well. Hope you and family are good. It's likewise with you, Winky. But I think it's a good thing. Anyway, look, shall we I'll just share the screen until Malik gets here. Share screen, and we will go with that, and we will go with that. Here we go. So this is his record, right? I mean, his last job he were in Qatar, wasn't he? And he were in charge for 190 days. He took charge of 22 matches, winning 16, drawing 2, losing 4.
Yeah.
He used 26 players in 22 matches. Points per match is 2.27. Now, I mean, if you look at down his line, I mean, Valencia, when he was manager at Valencia, he was there just short of a year. He took 38 matches, winning 11, drawing 12, losing 15.
Yeah.
He used 33 players. He won points per match of 1.18. Now, that I know it does. I know it's like this. He averages about 1 point a game, just under 2 points a game. He averages. Now that'll be enough to keep Leeds up. It'll get us to 39 points, I believe, come end of the season. So I think I feel it's good that they have someone with managerial experience, and someone who's got Premier League experience as well, Willie. Do you know what I mean? But I do think it's a good thing. I think, you're going to. Not every Leeds fan's going to be on board with it because I've wanted Rafa, I've wanted this this manager, and I'm glad to get used to saying his name, Javi Gracia. So look, at least there haven't been backlash like that Struder or whatever they were called. So that's got to be a good thing. First thing he needs to do is to give the players a massive kick up their backside and get rid of the players' leadership team. Make them know who is the boss and how things are going to be. Well, apparently, I was speaking to Mally about this earlier on, and Mally was telling me that this guy, he fines players £100 a minute every time they're late for training. If you turn up late for training, if they're 10 minutes late, it's £1,000 fine. That's what Mally was telling me, and do you know what I mean? And you think, they need a bit of discipline instilled into them. They really, really do, because At the moment, they're just riding a crest of a wave without a care in the world. And it showed against Everton. It really did. It really did show against Everton. Inky says, whatever happens at the end of the season, Victor needs to go. The man is pure toxic. Yeah, I mean, he hasn't done a lot. He hasn't got a lot right, has he, Inky? He really hasn't got a lot right. He's got more wrong than got right, anyway. And I think the only thing he did do right was Bielsa. But that you can't keep living off of that, can he?
No.
I hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're doing well. Do us a favour and take Potter. Send this geezer to us. No, yeah. I will say this about Chelsea and Potter. Stick by him. Remember Arsenal when they wanted Marteta out. They were crying for him to go, and now it's best thing since sliced bread. Just give him a bit of time. Do you know what I mean? I don't think he's a bad manager. I really don't. And I know you're getting a bit frustrated. Is it 2 wins in 15 games now or something you've won? I know you're getting frustrated, Farzad, but just try not to get too downhearted. You're in the middle of a rebuild after all. It took Rodrigo nearly 2 years to finally drop at Leeds. It took about the same amount of time before we realised what the Premiership's all about. Some of these players you've brought in, like I think Felix is a good player. I think if you keep playing permanently, you'd be all right. As Leeds fans, we have to give him our full backing. Oh, of course we do, and I think we will. I think Saturday's atmosphere has gone from being toxic to being a bit of joy. Do you know what I mean? And relief that we've actually got a Premier League manager in. Now that's nothing away from. That's taking nothing away from what I'm not having a go at Scabala at all. You know what I mean? He got chucked in at deep end. And he got that point against Man United at Old Trafford, which were good for him, and hopefully he goes back into under 21s now in Italy, under 21s, and it takes over that role. And we thank him for what he did for stepping in, because it can't be easy to step in after Marsh left. Amani, love, good afternoon. Our moderator, how are we doing? I have already supported him more than I did Marsh, and it was only confirmed 30 minutes ago. Laughing her head off. Hey, Stu, hope you're well, Kufu. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're doing well. But Lee, how do you feel about this? Are you happy? Are you more confident now going into Southampton game on Saturday?
Yes.
You think we'll win now?
Yeah.
I mean, you have us down for winning every game anyway, regardless of who manager is. But do you feel more confident now?
Yeah.
I mean, apparently he's took training today. That's what I've heard. He's took the training today. So he's already introduced himself to players, which is one step closer. So what is it, Tuesday? So he'll have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. They might have an hour training, a couple of hours training session Friday before Saturday, I should imagine. But what I'd do if I were Gracia is I'd let someone else take this week's press conference so he can have that extra 2 hours or whatever it is, an hour or two being dragged out to do his duties. But I don't think he will he? I think he'll want. I think the press conference will be expecting him to be there, but I won't be. I would use that bit of valuable time to spend more time with players. Honestly, I would. Hermione, Scoobs is staying in the first team too, which is really good. And I hope your family's well as well, Kufu, mate. Hope you and your family are well, good mate. Scoobs is staying in first team good too, which is Scoobs is staying with the first team, right? So he's going to be like an assistant manager coach sort of thing, then, isn't he? Yeah. That's a good thing. It means that he's going to be learning his trade, which that's what needed to happen anyway. You know what I mean? He was inexperienced, and he was chucked in at deep end, and it was mad how the club, how we acted. We should have had a manager lined up anyway. I've always said that. I've always said that if you're going to get rid of a manager, make sure you've got one who can come in.
Yeah.
Charlie boy, brother Charlie boy, hope you're doing well, mate. Glad you got your new guy in. Hopefully he bounce boosts you up in the table. Well, apparently, by all accounts, Charlie, a lot of the Watford fans have spoke highly about this guy. They said that he's a right nice man, and they wish that he was still Watford's manager. So I'm glad. I mean, but apparently now I was speaking to Mally. I don't know where Mally is, but I was speaking to Mally earlier on, and he was saying to me that he read online that the reason why one of the reasons why Benitez didn't get the Leeds job is because he's holding out for West Ham job. So I don't know how you West Ham fans would feel about having Rafa Benitez as your manager. I'm not sure. But, hopefully after this week, well, you want to see your club win, don't you, West? You want to see West Ham win. But if it means for love at club and for good at club and getting rid of Moyes, a lot of I've seen some West Ham YouTube channels who were talking about what you guys wanting to lose just to get rid of Moyes. I don't know. Now, I don't believe that for a second. I believe every single fan wants the team to win first. Yep, Willie, good point. Lee, Scouse was put in a tough position. I think he did the best he could. Major positive they are keeping him on. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. And if the Hammers lose against Forest, they will jump for a new manager too. You'd like to think so, wouldn't you? You'd like to think so. Every man and his dog can see it's not working at West Ham. Just like it won't work in Leeds under Marsh. We could all see it. But for some strange reason, the boards and the members on boards don't want to see it. It's either they're ignorant, arrogant, or they don't want to see it. And that's what happens. Inky says, Amani, I'm glad to hear Scousey's staying with the first team. Maybe he can get Potter to manage the under-21s when he gets sacked. That's a bit harsh, Inky. We can't afford to lose anymore. We need points, brother, and fast. I agree. I totally agree. We are a Charlie boy. And, that starts this weekend against Forest, I believe you've got. You know what I mean? You've got Forest this weekend. You see, if you think about it, though, Lee, this is a perfect opportunity to bring Leeds in, this manager in. He's got a winnable game against Southampton at home, hasn't he? Southampton haven't won 2 games on bounce all season. So, this is the best time. I mean, the better time would have been before World Cup finished. But this is the best time to bring a manager in if you're going to actually do it now. Because after this game, I was looking through fixtures, and we've got some really, really tricky fixtures. I'll just see what fixtures we've got up. I'll show you fixtures we've got, Lee, coming up. I know I'm sharing screen. I know. Fixtures. We've got some really difficult games coming up. There we go. Let's have a look at Leeds' fixtures. Right. So we've got Southampton this Saturday. We've got Chelsea away. Now I know. I think Farzad he's still in chat. He's a Chelsea fan. Realistically, can you see Leeds beating Chelsea, Lee? I mean, I know what you're going to say. At Chelsea.
Hopefully, can get a win.
You see, Chelsea have to eventually start kicking into gear at one game. You just up in against us. But then we've got Brighton. Brighton are flying. Then you've got Wolves who have got that Lopetegui who's doing pretty well with them. Then you've got Arsenal. So in theory, if we would have gone another month without winning a game of football. You know what I mean? Yeah. If we didn't bring a manager in when we did, and we got beat against Southampton, we would have gone a full month without winning another game of football. We haven't won a game since I think it was November in Premier League. We haven't won a game since November, Lee. It's nearly a quarter of. Well, it is a quarter of a year gone. Inky, a form of contract offer for Javi, possibly if Potter goes in the summer from Kings Road, from Chelsea FC, we take him. They're still on about like Irola, or whatever it's called, but there's no guarantees we're going to get him in. There's no guarantees we're going to get him in. I don't know where Mali is. No idea. We haven't scored an away goal in 177 days, longest winning streak since 2015. This is hard to watch. You see, that's a long time. That's a long time not to score an away goal, Charlie. Very long time, mate. Potter getting sacked on the 5th of March after when we play us. Yeah. I actually fancy us turning over Chelsea, the team of South London, laughing her head off. Yeah. Look, I think it's going to be a tough game, but I'm a bit more confident knowing that we've got a proven Premier League experienced manager. And let's be honest, when Gracia went into Watford, it was about this time when he took over Watford, and he managed to keep them in league. So he's got the experience of a relegation battle too, which has got to be a good thing, hasn't it? It's got to be. Yeah. Potter getting sacked on the 5th of March. Yeah, Inky. The position Leeds are in, all the remaining games are tough. Got to start winning, and no better way of winning than Southampton at home. That's full house. We know it's going to be a full house at Ellen Road, Lee. It's Saturday kick-off normal time. Back to a Saturday game. I think the fans are going to be in good form, in good spirits. I really do. Charlie Boy says Chelsea are in bad form right now. They are, mate. They are. But like I said, it's got to click for them one day, hasn't it? With all that money Chelsea have spent, they've got some really good players. I don't understand why they're struggling so much. I really don't get it. I don't understand why they're struggling so much. I know they're only young kids, but this is what Arteta did with Arsenal. He bought young players and moulded them into the team he wanted. It took 2.5 seasons, and now they're at top at Premier League. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is what I'm saying to Chelsea fans and Farzad don't be too hasty in getting rid of your manager, because it's. I don't think you would have got a better British manager anyway. That is for sure. Lee and I are on board already. Get your 2-0 Leeds bets against the Blue Ski. Yeah. Right, I'm going to stop sharing screen. Lee.
Right.
You ready? There we go. Right, be back. So, are you overall, mate? You're an happy man?
Yeah, I'm not concerned about injuries.
Well, go on, and I know Verber's out, innit? Verber's going to be a massive loss to us.
But Verber could be yes.
Go on, mate, sorry.
Strike, he might be back.
Strike might be back, good.
Is it Walker or something? Matt Walker?
Matt Walker.
Yeah. He's 50%.
So it's touch and go.
And it's Sinistera.
Sinistera, yeah.
Yeah, Sinistera. It's coming being said.
So he's not going to be back, is he? But look, we've just got to hope that we can get this win against Southampton. That's first protocol, man. First protocol, get this win against Southampton. Let's not worry about Chelsea and stuff yet, but let's just get this Southampton game out of the way. 3 points on board. Take us out. Speaking of that, if we get us 3 points on board, I know it lifts us out of the table, depending on other games. But we'd got 22 points, which could take us as high as 16th if we win against Southampton.
Yeah.
But depending on if other teams' results, obviously. Inky 1919. Chelsea quickly returning to Sunday League team Chelsea quickly returning to the Sunday League team from where they started. Yeah. They did. I know what you're saying, Inky. I do. I mean, but look at that. Who would have thought Chelsea would have been 11 points off of relegation places? I know they're only 10 points off of fifth, but they're 11 points off of relegation after 23 games. They've only won 8 games, you know. They've only won 8. They've lost 8 and have drawn 7. Southampton, they've only won 5 games all season. They've won 5 games all season. They've only scored 19 goals all season, you know. We scored 20. At least we scored 20. We scored 28 goals, conceded 39. Southampton have scored 19 goals, conceded 40. That's why we've got a better goal difference by 10, innit?
Yeah.
But if you look at Southampton's last 5 games, they have won 2 out of the last 5. They bet Everton 2-1, and then they bet Chelsea, which were a shock, 1-0. Saturday's 5-a-side team, Kensington and Chelsea Division 9, Inky. Laughing her head off. Here, bless her. Here he is. Here's the main man. Here he comes. Now then, Mally, how we doing?
You all right, Stu?
Not so bad, mate. Yourself?
I'm good. I'm all right.
Happy with your appointment?
It's an appointment, isn't it? I don't know. Really. I don't know much about him. Let's hope we're saying Gracia at the end of the season.
Yeah, well, I never thought of that one, Mally. I never thought. I was too busy trying to be Mr. Sensible and talk about where we are in table and about what a win against Southampton could do for us. It could move us out of relegation places.
Yeah.
Still waiting
for a work permit, aren't they?
Well, hopefully that should. I'd be gutted if that fails, wouldn't you? But it won't. Yeah. I hope not.
I can't see it. You all right, Lee?
Yeah.
Good. Are you pleased?
Yeah.
Pleased we've got a manager?
Yes.
Good.
I mean, it's like you said, Smalley. We left it. The managers what were available at this time of season. We didn't really have a lot of a choice, did we?
No.
You know.
See what he does. I mean, like I said to you earlier, he's got a points ratio of 1.33, which if he can maintain that will give us 39 points, which will keep us up. And that's the main thing at the end of the day.
Hermione, not too keen on Potter though. Laughing. We were talking about Chelsea as well. We've got a Chelsea fan in chat, and he's saying why we can't be giving Garcia and we take Potter off him. You know what I mean?
It's weird. If I were a Chelsea fan, I'd be blaming players because that team should be able to play without a manager.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? £600 million worth of players, and they can't bloody beat Southampton. I'll be fuming.
Yeah, but Jenny, who tends to always get bloody chopped, don't you, manager?
Oh, absolutely. Oh yeah, buck stops with him. For some reason, I've never understood it. I've never understood it myself, because it's the players. It's the players that do the business, and if they're not performing, then it's them that should be getting dropped.
Well, before you come on, I was telling them that you were telling me about this manager. He's a stickler for rules, and he finds his players £100 a minute if they're late for training.
Yeah.
That's what these players need, Mally. They need it.
This is what Troy Deeney was saying. He says, you get stuck on M25 for 35 minutes, and you've got a £3.5 grand fine. over your head when you arrive. So I think it's good. I think it's good.
They need a bit of discipline, and Mamani was saying that they're going to, Scabala, they're going to keep him as a first team coach instead of going back to under 24
Good on him.
Which
Good on him.
He deserves it, doesn't he? He's earned that, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's
Unless he brings his own men in.
I hope he's earned it. I mean, I think he deserves to be given a shot. With first team as a coach, definitely 100%.
Yeah,
he did lead to favour at the end of the day.
Yeah, Gracia might bring his own backroom staff.
Apparently, Mally, he's took training. He's took training earlier on.
Oh, good.
Before it got announced, he's took training. He's met the players and stuff. So they've got familiarised with him now. Right? I can't remember who we were watching. And please forgive me. Someone will tell me which show it was. Somebody said about it might have been Connor. It might have been a debrief, and I think it was Gabe. And he says maybe the players with Scabello, they didn't respect him enough.
Yeah, they'll have been mates. They'll be mates more than all else.
And you have Bamford throwing his arms about, but then he was complaining to in his interview to get before Marshall was sacked. He was complaining that he won't get service and stuff like that. But when he does get the service, he can't do what with it anyway.
Yeah, they need to keep their mouth shut and just get on with the football.
100%.
Just do what you get. Do what you're getting paid for.
It's the manager that helps the players gel.
It is if they want to gel.
Part of the deal includes Hughes staying with the first team at Javi's request.
Fair enough. Good. Good on, pleased for him.
I'm happy for him. I'm really happy for him. Really am.
Yeah.
I've got no. He's only going. He can only get better by learning.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's hope it starts getting better on Saturday.
The atmosphere will be a lot different to what I thought it was going to be, Mally.
Yeah. Oh,
I thought it was going to be toxic from minute one, if I were honest.
Yeah.
But at least we've got some sort of optimism, going into it, knowing that we've got a Premier League experienced manager in charge.
Yeah, I hope it works out.
Inky, I think it was Inky. I'm just going to quickly check. Inky says that the first thing that, and I'll put the message up on screen. There you go. I know I've gone back to messages, but Inky says first thing that he needs to do is give the players a massive kick up the backside and get rid of this players' leadership team and make them know who's the boss and how things are going to be.
Yeah, it sounds like he's a bit of a disciplinarian. So let's see how it works out.
But shouldn't all managers have that in a Mally, a disciplinarian?
Well, they should, but it comes with experience, doesn't it?
See, some players need an arm around them, and some players you've got to know when a player needs an arm around him and a foot up his backside as well. You can't always be nice, can you?
Yeah, it comes across as the type of bloke that is not going to have mates. You know what I mean? We're here to do a job. Let's do it.
Players should respect the position of the manager, even if they don't respect the man.
They should, but it's difficult, isn't it? If you don't like the person, then it's hard to respect them. But I know what you're saying. They should.
Do you think our players, our senior players, Bamford, Harrison, Cooper, Ayling, do you think they've had in the past? Do you think they've had too much influence, Mally?
I don't know, mate. I've no idea.
Because they all look like the buddies.
That's just footballers for you, isn't it? It's like Somerville and Nonto, best mates. That's just the environment.
McKenna and
Adams.
Adams and all, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just the environment that they're in. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
And Marnie says, I think Ellen Road will be bouncing. We owe a team a slapping. Let's hope it is with the Saints and then the Blues, Chelsea.
Yeah, we'll see how the players respond.
Well, what I saw a Rutter yesterday in that in his first 45 minutes at under 21s. Now I know it's only under 21s, I get that, but he looked like he was running a bit more freely than what he was. What I mean by that is his match fitness looks a bit more sharper. He had some good first touches at ball.
See, maybe he can't, and maybe he can't. Although he should, maybe he can't, or he finds it difficult to handle pressure of a big crowd. 21s, you'd be lucky if you've got 1,000 people there.
Dave Canning says they won't kick up as the guy will do it. As this guy will, they won't kick up as this guy will do it.
Yeah. So hope we can get the best out of them. Because the thing is now, it's like a fresh slate, and they'll all be vying for the place.
Well, yeah, because he don't. Let's be honest. He don't. None of these. It ain't like when Bielsa got us promoted, was it? Where we were the chance there were no friends. You know what I mean? There's no loyalty to these players.
Yeah, and I don't think he'll have. I don't think he'll have watched as many games as Bielsa did.
Why do you think we didn't look at this guy sooner, Mally?
No idea, Matt. No idea.
Unless there was, but didn't tell us.
It might have been just bottom up list.
Jesse was Red Bull rubbish. Jesse's Red Bull foot system. It didn't work. It didn't work in Premier League. It didn't work for Southampton when Hassel tried it as well. I think for that system to work, you've got to have the players to know it, and we did. And I mean all the players to know it, and we didn't.
I mean, they obviously think this guy's got more about him than the likes of Gerrard and Lampard, who are British managers, both with Premier League experience. I thought they'd have gone down the road of a British manager, but they haven't.
Well, Harry Redknapp were offering his services for free unless until keeping us up.
Yeah. Well, Harold Ices were offering, and Martin O'Neill, he put his name in that. So there are plenty of British managers out there, but they've chosen again to go abroad for whatever reason. Maybe they feel that that's the formula.
Let's be honest, anyone who is better than Marshes and the Red Bull rubbish, yeah. It works in some leagues, but it didn't work in Premier League. Marsh tried convincing them that they were better than they were and never laid fault at them. Javi will let them know exactly what they are and what he expects from them. I hope you're right, Amani. I really do. That's a good comment. That I hope you're right.
I hope he also protects them when it comes to media and doesn't start throwing them under the bus. Don't want any of that.
I don't think he ever did at Watford, I remember.
Whatever he does, I want him to do behind closed doors.
So it should be. Keep it in dressing room.
That's right. No, I don't want him coming in front of the cameras and slating players off. which I don't think he'd do anyway.
Big Sam, look at West Brom. Yeah, I think look. It's ticks the box I wanted, and that were Premier League experience, Mally.
Mm-hmm.
I can't sit on here and say to every single viewer he's going to keep us in the league, because I don't know.
There's no guarantees. There's no guarantees. Yeah. Whoever comes in, they could have got Pochettino in, and we still could have gone down.
Yeah. So, but have you, Mally? You've watched every game this season.
Mm-hmm.
Is there enough in that team to make you feel like we can win these games, some of the games we need to win?
Oh, definitely. It all depends on injury count, doesn't it? You know, we seem to get one player back and another one goes out injured. So now we've got Cooper. Cooper, no doubt, will be fit on Saturday, and we've lost Weber. So, but yeah, right throughout the squad, I think we've definitely got the quality. It's just getting them to be confident in their own ability.
Yeah, I agree.
Because there are some good players. You know, Aronson needs to get his head back together to where he was, and Harrison the same.
Well, Aronson scored yesterday. Scored a really good goal yesterday.
Yeah, I saw it.
It were good to a build-up player now from under 21s.
See, maybe all this that's been going on has unsettled the players. Whereas now, hopefully, we'll get a bit of stability back. I'm hoping.
We just got him back, and the players need to step up. I agree. Every game is now a FA Cup final.
It is until we're safe, yeah.
Eddie Morris says Watford fans seem to rate him very highly.
Yeah, they did. They reckon they got unfairly sacked, didn't they? I think he won. Did get 1 point in first 4 games or something. And they sacked him.
Hermione says we have not been terrible, not disciplined enough at the back, and not crucial enough in front of goal. Just need some tweaks.
Yeah, it'll be interesting as well. Is this guy apparently likes to play 3 at the back, which I think a few fans have been calling out for to tighten up a bit. So it'll be interesting to see if he plays that style or not. Or if it's just certain games that he'll play it.
Do you think we're going to see much change to the starting 11, Mally? What I mean by that is, do you think Bamford's still going to lead the line and stuff? Do you think we're going to see much changes in personnel?
I don't know, mate. It's an hard call, isn't it, once Rodrigo comes back?
When's Rodrigo due back, Lee?
Rodrigo. I'm going to check that for you.
Thank you, Lee.
It can't be long, can it? It must be a few weeks.
Rodrigo. Well, 1st or 4th, 2023.
So 1st of April.
Oh, another month yet. Wow.
Yeah.
Hell of an injury, isn't it?
Well, Dad.
Yeah.
Apparently, Leeds United are going to try upset now. Right, on the time split, Leeds United versus Crystal Palace. Fixtures date is Sunday, 8th of April, 2023.
So they've rearranged the fixture for Palace game to Sunday, 8th of April.
Saturday, yeah.
Right.
So they're going to tell about.
Because apparently, on the 9th, it was at Champions League, the Champions League.
Right, so they're going to televise that game, and that Palace game is going to be televised.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Don't think Marsh helped with his mindset. Hermione spot on as usual. About time everyone has been avoiding. About time everyone has been avoiding like the plague. Bamford after injury, not being the same. Same like he bottles it. He likes a 4-4-2 with a 3-5-2 mainly, but can switch to a 5-3-2 during games. I like that.
That's what I felt Scabala did against Man United up top. I don't think he changed the defence, but he definitely changed the attack from a 3 to a 4. But if he can change the back line, that'll be good. If he can make us more solid at back, because I think that's everybody's worry, is that we concede so many.
Molly, why did we look so poor against Everton?
I think Everton made us look poor.
You think that's what it was?
Yeah, I thought Everton played a good game. They deserve to win by more.
I agree with that, but we went from playing 90 minutes at Anfield, at Old Trafford really well. Then we played 80 minutes against Man United at home really well. It were only that last 10 minutes when they scored 2 goals. But then it went from that to that.
Yeah, but Man United are quite happy to let you have the ball, aren't they? They'll let you have the ball. Yeah. Everton, no chance. They won every department because they wanted it. They wanted it more. Whereas Man United and your Man Cities, they're quite happy to let you have the ball because they know they've got the quality to do what they want when they want. But I think Everton's a different animal. They're in a fight like we are. Only we want up for it.
And that's the worry I had before, prior to signing Gracia, that Southampton are going to have that same mindset, being in a fight, we're wanting it.
Quite possible, and they'll be full of confidence after beating Chelsea. Our only advantage is it's at Ellen Road.
And hopefully a new manager bounce if you believe in that sort of thing.
Yeah. Let's see what. I don't know what style of football he plays. I don't know if he plays attacking football or if he's more defensive minded, or I don't know what he plays.
I mean, I know it's only Qatar, but he took charge of 22 matches, winning 16, drawing 2, losing 4. He used 26 players in 22 matches. Points per match, 2.27. His time at Watford, he was there for 594 days, which is quite a lot for a manager short to. Well, it's just over 2 years, isn't it? 594 days.
Yeah.
No, just under.
Under 2 years.
Yeah, just under 2 years. And he played 66 matches. He won 25. He drew 12, lost 29. And he used 39 players in them 66 matches. His points per match were 1.32.
Which is the worrying stat. It's going to be for me, that's too close. 1.32. Because that'll only give us 38, 39 points.
And then it's touch and go then.
Yeah. I mean, I reckon 38, 39 will be enough. But you don't want to be in that position where you're close. We were there last year. We want to be safe with 3 games to go.
It was still Marsh's football under the last coach. under Scabala.
Well,
To be fair, he didn't have much time to change it, did he? Really?
Exactly. Couldn't expect any other, really.
Keeping his dropping out. I think he needs to be refocused. That's what he needs. He needs to reset himself and go again to Meslier. Enjoying feeling positive for the first time in over a year. However, I must remind myself that I must remind myself I am a Leeds United fan.
Yeah, that can change, can't it?
Yeah, the board should keep away from home games like Everton board. I don't think they will though, because
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think this board has done more good than bad.
I think opposite way to that.
You think they've done more bad?
No. What I mean is, I think they've got more decisions wrong in bringing in players, bringing in management than they have good.
That's down to water, isn't it?
Yeah.
But as Radrazani goes as an owner.
Oh no, that's different. That's different. I meant Radzali. I meant Victor Orta.
Victor Orta just needs to keep his mouth shut and just like them all. Just do your job. Job. Stop getting involved. You're just an idiot.
Yeah.
You don't see Kinnear, carrying on with fans. He just sits there, watches the game, and goes home. And that's what it should be. And Radrazani's the same. He don't get involved with fans like Orta does.
But Radzali gets involved with fans on Twitter.
Yeah, but Orta gets involved with fans face to face.
Yeah, well, he's a madman, isn't he?
He is. He's a loco.
I would like to see Clarkson involved with the first team. He's a better choice than Robles. Difficult one, isn't it? It's difficult.
I prefer to give Robles a go, personally. I think he's got more experience.
That's what we need now, is experience. Gracia plays possession football when our players treat the ball like a hot potato. I 1-4-1-4 York. So hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're doing well. Watford had an attacker similar to Nonto. Can't remember his name. Javi had him flying, and that helped them get
Troy.
Yeah. We're in the Premier because Marcelo and Radzali getting him in. Cooper on free wage. Is Cooper back this week, Lee?
He were on bench last week, wasn't he?
So if you think he'll be, I mean,
he's going to have to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not in injury.
That's why I asked, because with his Verba missing,
it'll be either him or Strike.
I'm sorry. I think, man, just saying that I'm not the manager, but I'd go Cooper over Strike at the moment.
I think it's a flip of a coin myself.
Yeah.
All right, CD5.
I'll send you a link, CD5. I did send you a link, mate. Did send you a link. But yeah, I think. But to be fair to him, I think he's just getting back in from school. Schools are still going, but the schools are on now, aren't they? Yeah, they are.
I think so.
Yeah, I think. I can't remember.
It's that long since I was at school. I can't remember.
Yeah, no, it's weird having Liam home. I've just got home. Oh, he finished school at 4:00.
Right. Okay. That's fair enough. He won't want to come on with his school uniform, will he?
No, he'll want to put his Leeds shirt on more. He'll want to put his Leeds shirt on. I'll tell you something. If you haven't checked out TD5 on YouTube, check him out, please, because he did a review and he spoke absolute sense. He really did. There's no drama with him. He knows his stuff. He does. That's why I'm glad we've got him on board. I really am. I'm pleased to have him on board, 100%. LLTD5. I'd been him not being a Premier League player. Is he on about Cooper?
Mm.
We need him, Dave. We need him.
Dave, no disrespect, but are you a Leeds fan? Because I've yet to see a positive comment.
Hey, Willie done it, yeah. Oh, his name was Decore, super player for Watford.
Decore, all right. I tried Dini with striker, wasn't I?
Yeah, well, he was there when Gracia were there, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Dini. Yeah.
That's him that leaked the information about the fines.
Yeah, probably because he got fined enough times himself.
Maybe so.
Yeah. Oh, so it's all good. Here he is. Just let him get himself sorted out. Here he comes. He's ready. Hey, TD5, we're doing well.
He still got his school shirt on.
Yeah. He's got it at tie.
He's taking his tie off.
I've taken my tie and my blazer off. So
should have left it on.
Put my tie on. Actually, maybe not. It's got my school logo on it, just in case.
Yeah. Bocker, well happy with this lad. I'm glad, Bocker. I'm glad you're happy, mate. I'm glad.
What about you, TD5? What do you think to this guy?
Yeah, I mean, Stu said it in a video. Was it yesterday? He said no, a manager's better than no manager. So, yeah, very happy. Like, look what he did with Watford. You know, he steadied the ship there. He kept him up, and got him to an FA Cup final. Got him to 11th, which is really good. And then he got, I think he was unfairly sacked because he got like 1 point after 4 games. But you know, Watford, they sack anybody. You know,
that's right.
So. Yeah, happy. I think we've got a better chance of staying up now than we did before.
Good.
And I think the players will have a bounce for that Southampton game. We've got to win that.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Excellent.
Amani were telling us, TD5 in chat, they're going to keep Scabala on as the first team coach.
So he's not going to be the under-21s coach anymore.
No, it's going to be kept on as first team coach.
Oh, that's quite good, to be fair. I think he has done some good things. And obviously, what's happened recently is not his fault. So, yeah, I think... So, yeah, that's good. But now we have to go get an under-21s coach because that'll be a vacancy now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Bielsa.
His best.
Get Bielsa in, under-21s.
He also won't even pick up Rad's phone calls. So.
Yeah.
Valencia 14 was amazing for him. Malika were his best, but Valencia 14 was 2014 was amazing. Valencia are now in the same boat as us. So swings and roundabouts, doesn't it? You have good times, you have bad times, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with it, mate. I'm happy. Look, I was pleased with him when it got announced yesterday that he's up there running, if you know what I mean. I'm pleased that, I'm glad that we've got a Premier League proven manager in, and he's also got experience a team in fight, keeping a team in Premier League.
I think most fans would be just glad it's sorted. Because it's just been a bloody circus.
Finally, guys, the white smoke. It's happened.
Yeah.
The white smoke.
It's drifted across.
Yeah.
What do you think of what Malik says about Radzali keeping off of Twitter and Victor Orta keeping quiet in stadiums, TD5?
I mean, he's got no choice, really, has he? He's like, to put all that trash... Like, I agree. He's just got to stay off of social media. Like, it's just doing him or the club any favours. It's not doing us anything. And, he just needs to think. He's the chairman. He's the owner of a Premier League football club, and he's putting tweets out like he's a 10-year-old. Like, he's not thinking before he puts stuff on the internet. He's stupid. So yeah, I'm still not happy with the board. Yeah, good appointment, but still. I mean, hopefully we stay up and the 49ers take us over in the summer fully, 100%. I noticed the other day that they've got 44%. They own 44% of the club. If we get relegated, do you think all that 44% would go, or do you think they'd still keep a minority in us like they do now?
I think they'll walk away, personally.
What if we go down?
Yeah, reinvest it in another Premier League club.
Okay, 14 Yorks. I agree with that. Yes, he's better than previous owners. But right now, we can't look at previous owners. Yes, he's done a great job, but he's just not got the money to be a Premier League owner. I don't think he has. I mean, we've got all the money from the 49ers to have that sort of a genuine transfer window. So, yeah, he has been a very good owner for us, and I'm not discrediting him for that, but
I think it's just his habits on Twitter, isn't it? I don't know of any other owner that goes on Twitter.
The way that he said the Bamba Dieng thing was stupid. Like, he acted as if it was all done. Like, he was like, yeah. So, like, of course the owner will know if a transfer's done before the public will, but it wasn't. It clearly wasn't because he didn't join us.
But he didn't learn from that, did he? No. Because he came out with the white smoke business.
Because they thought they could. I said this on my video when I did a review to the Everton game, and I was like, they thought they could just go and get Carberan like that, and they didn't realise.
Yeah.
Best thing is the ground will be United. Could have got an ugly on Saturday.
Yeah.
If we go 2 or 3 or a 5 at the back, Notch, Verber and Coops.
Verber's out.
The central 3.
Verber's out.
Yeah, Verber's out. Yeah.
Yeah, Verber's out. He's out.
So what if we're going to play a back 3 or back 5? Then surely we play Cooper, Ayling, and then play Rasmus on the right. Which I wouldn't do, to be honest. Because
it might be Cox-Strike and Cooper.
True. Yeah.
And then
would have Bill on the right and Firpo on the left. Strike and Rasmus come off the bench. Flexible choices with them.
I wonder if Rasmus could fill in at centre back.
No.
I agree with this comment. You know, this is on the Leeds players. The Leeds players haven't helped themselves, especially against Everton. They didn't help themselves one little bit. They really didn't.
I said that all along.
Yeah, I agree with that comment, Dave. Definitely.
Only the players can get us out of this mess. The manager can only do so much and say so much.
The manager isn't the one who's got like mistakes, you know. The manager doesn't make mistakes on the pitch. You can't, run onto the pitch and rectify mistakes.
It's not the players at the end of the day.
Amani meant moving forward, not this weekend.
Right.
Well,
Verber's out for a few weeks,
I thought Garcia played a 4-4-2.
He can play
a mixture.
True.
So, well, I see. I don't know if it depends on opposition or if he changes it during the match as the match is ongoing. If he sees things and sort of says, get 3 set back or whatever. If he sees that we're getting overrun.
How nice would that be, though, to see a manager changing something during the game if it's not working?
Yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry, my apologies. Gracia, not Garcia. I just keep saying Garcia because...
Jay kept saying Javi Garcia. I thought, I'm sure he's a footballer. Javi Garcia.
Played for Barcelona, did he, Javi?
Javi Garcia. I had Man City in my head for some reason. But I knew it wasn't him. But Jay kept saying Garcia. I thought, there's bloody Garcia.
Yeah, I've called him Garcia. I've called him. I called him Javi, not Javi. I called him Javi Garcia.
Yeah, Gracia.
He might look at the 23ers instead of 49ers. It's Gracia and it's is it Grass?
Gracia.
Gracia, not Gracia. Gracia. He's the under 21s. He will have a plan B, whereas Marsh was clueless.
We've got to give the guy time as well.
Yes. Yeah,
But-
don't expect him to come in and bloody make us world beaters against Southampton. For God's sake.
Trouble is, it's how much time before the fans start getting on his case.
Well, we don't really have time, do we, to
That's the problem.
waste. That's the thing. If
I
we'd have
think
got
I'd
him in
give-
as soon as Marsh was sacked, then he'd have a little bit of time. But now, after these games, we
I think
haven't-
I'd give him 5 games lenience.
That
leaves us 10 games.
See, normally
we need about
10-man games, don't we?
we need about 7 games. We need about 7 wins to stay up, roughly.
He's laughing his head off. He's got
No, I just look at it per injury. Sound's got 5 injuries.
Southampton have got 5 injuries.
Okay, good.
But we're missing our best defender, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think Meslier needs to reset himself. TD5, I really do.
I think with Meslier, the thing with that was we all thought from that position he was going to cross it. Let's be honest, we didn't think he was going to shoot that. So like, I'm not going to be like too harsh on him. But yeah, he should have done better. Of course, he should have.
I'm really harsh on him for the simple fact there was not an Everton player in sight for him to cross it to.
True, but like,
that was a definite shot on goal.
It was a shot, but like at the time, like before, he thought it was going to be a cross, didn't he? Like,
how can he think it's going to be a cross? There's nobody there.
No, but like,
what's he going to cross it to Meslier?
If you're thinking, if you're a goalkeeper, you see a right back on the right wing, you don't think they're gonna have a shot, do you? You think they're gonna? That's what happens most of the time.
Well, not from that angle, you don't know.
But if there isn't an Everton player.
No, but Meslier probably didn't realise that, which is his fault. And like, yeah, he should have done better. But
of course, it's his fault. He should know everything that's going on. Of course, it's his fault. He should know everything that's going on in that 18-yard box.
True,
what a plonker he was. He really was.
But like, also, like, not on that match, but like. He saved us so many times.
Yes.
I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that at all. But for that decision, that was a typical schoolboy error.
Even Coleman looked shocked that he scored that.
He did go for goal though, didn't he? So
it no option. It was the only choice he had.
True, that's also the thing. Like, if Meslier stayed in his goal, Coleman wouldn't have been able to shoot it. So,
but it is still shot because he had no other option.
Yeah, true. And then Meslier would have caught it easily.
But then Meslier had saved it.
Yeah.
But Coleman, he had no option but to shoot because there was nobody there. Everybody's gone for a cup of tea. He's gone.
Calling Javi, it's easier. Stu, practice for Stu, Gracia.
That's it.
Thank you
got it.
very much, Jamani.
Gracia.
Thank you very much, Gracia. I'm gonna star that, and I'm gonna write that down after when we finish. We got not like Marsh 12 last season.
Yeah, Marsh had 12 games last season when he came in. We've got more games this season with Gracia, so
yeah, so fingers crossed.
He just can't command his box. End of story.
I know he's only a young lad, but
22, isn't he? Is he 22 now?
Yeah. Some of his decision making, I think it's improved.
Yeah.
So when he first came in, when he took over from Kiko the Clown, but yeah, I think it is getting better.
Oh, yeah.
But he's only a young lad.
One thing we need to stop doing as well, guys, and that's letting bloody Rasmus take throws, because he can't take a throw to save his life. He can't throw a ball. He can't take throwing. He's been on edge of bloody foul throws every time he's played.
I don't think it's a case of Rasmus. I think it's a case of whoever is right back.
Yeah, he's the right back. That's the thing.
And whoever is left back. The right back takes the
You-
throws.
you-
The left back
you-
takes the throws.
You don't have a defensive midfielder taking a throw in on the width. You'd have your right back or left back. That's
But
Yeah.
well, he needs to slow down a bit. Then he needs to slow down and get it up, throw it front back of his head instead of above his head.
He needs to get some practicing done on training ground.
Yeah, but Mally, surely, God, you learn how to take a throw at under sevens.
Well,
I mean,
obviously-
I remember coaching ours, and now Liam were a bugger for foul throws, and our referee used to make him take it again and again and again until he got it right, and then ever since then, ever since then, he knows how to take a throw in. But we need to
I don't think it was a throw that were a foul. What it was his foot.
No, yeah, but that's what a foul throw is if your foot's over the line.
But he had one of his feet were off at ground or something.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're taking a throw and you don't think, where's my feet? Do you? You just assume that they're on ground.
Well, that's why with these throwers, take it the side on when they take a throw in. You know what I mean? They seem to turn to the side a little bit, so the feet are anywhere near that bloody touchline.
I don't think it's a matter of that. I think both feet have got to be planted on the ground.
Yeah.
Whether it's on white line or not, I think both feet have got to be on ground, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they do. They do. Because otherwise it's a foul throw, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't. That's what I'm saying. When you're taking a throw in, you don't think, are my feet on ground? You just assume that they are.
I've read that one. Right. Amani says Meslier looked and checked. He should have stayed. He should have been prepared. He is a goalkeeper. You are paid to react. That is his job. That is what his job is.
That's what I tried to say.
But need to stop overrating him. The coach will be a shock to players. He won't be their best mate. Yep, I agree with that as well, Dave. I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe players started to get away with not putting like their hardest effort in training and stuff and their hardest effort in matches because they knew Marsh wasn't going to be hard on them because he wants to just be everyone's best mate, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. That's maybe his downfall. He was too nice.
Do you think I'm not sticking up for Marsh? I'm not, because his time were up and it was time for him to go. But do you think he also had that bit of a bugbear of that he come in straight after Bielsa?
It certainly didn't help. Didn't help.
We've gone from a legend in the way Bielsa was treated and getting sacked. It was just like a quick.
No matter who they're coming.
We could have had a Pep Guardiola come in. People still would have been like.
Yeah, it'd be difficult.
Yeah.
I have watched Carson since he was 14. He trained with the academy in Brunnet in Sweden. He is going to be better than Meslier.
I hope you're right.
Man United are sniffing around him, aren't they? Man United are sniffing around Meslier.
Maybe Klaassen needs a loan. To have some more game time.
Yeah.
But I think if we go down, then Klaassen will become our number one goalkeeper in the Championship.
Mm. Well, Meslier will go.
Well, yeah, Meslier will go, and Robles could stay, but I think I'd rather have Klaassen number one because he's younger and I'd want to give him some development.
Reports Leeds have included a clause that Gracia could remain beyond the end of the season.
Yeah, if he keeps us up.
Well, yeah. I think he'll stay if he keeps us up. But if we go down, I don't think he'll stay.
If he keeps us up, I can't see point in getting rid of him, personally.
No, it'd be a bit harsh, wouldn't it? It'd be another bloody harsh manager who's been shit bad.
Well, it's all that hard work.
Yeah.
You know, he's got to know the players. The players have got to know him. The players have got to know his system.
Like, look what he did with Watford. He got Watford to an FA Cup final.
Mm.
Like, on paper, Watford at that time, I say we probably had a better squad. We have probably got a better squad than Watford did at that time. And they got to. Mm-hmm. He is a good manager, and we just have to wait and see, won't we?
Yeah, that's it.
Stephen Eaton says we are staying up. I hope you're right, Stephen. I really do. I really, really do hope you're right. Inky 19 Inky laughing his head off. We have got a top manager. Marsh was two best mates with the Leeds fans before his best friends to Leeds fans before his time. I believe again beating Southampton. I think it can't do us any harm. That going into Southampton game with him as manager. Let's put it that way. I think this guy will keep us up. Amani, just for you, laugh out loud. Tom Rogers, hello Lee, Malice, Stu, Amani, and everybody else. Tom, this is TD5, mate. He's a member at channel now. So, Tom, this is TD5 on bottom left. Watch and learn. I hope you're right, Stephen, mate. And I do believe we're going to be in a better position than we're in a better position than what we were 24 hours ago. Let's put it that way. You know what I mean? We were all doom and gloom 24 hours ago. Everyone thought we were going to go down.
TD5's
still
in chat.
might.
TD5's in chat.
Yeah, that was me just then.
Back in the second, I just got a phone call. Morning, Tom. Do you think Javi will sit in the stands for the Southampton game and let Scabella handle it? No, I think I do. Yeah, I do.
No, he'll be. I think he'll be. Won't he be? I mean, he's still got to get his work permit, hasn't he? But he's managed in England before, so it shouldn't be.
Don't know. I've just got to think. I think he'll put his ideas out there, but I think he'll get a better bird's eye view from in stands.
And who do you start up top, lads? Do you start Rutter or do you start Bamford?
It'll be Bamford, won't it?
Or can you even play them both? Well, Rutter's more of a wingman, isn't he? He's a winger. It's Rutter.
So, drop Harrison.
Yeah, Harrison's been very poor.
See, we're saying that, but will Gracia want to see Harrison play?
Yeah, maybe players improve under different managers. So hopefully, Harrison could improve under Gracia. See.
But Harrison's a one-trick pony, isn't he? He does the same things time and time. You know exactly what's going to happen when Harrison gets the ball.
Run down the cul-de-sac.
He's going to try taking every man and his dog on and trip over himself. It happens every time.
But we've got to hope that this new manager, it might make him book up his ideas because he does have good games, games.
On the odd occasion, he does score some beauties and put some good balls through. But they're too infrequent. They're just frustrating.
Dave says
that's why we need. That's why we need Aronson to get back. We still haven't got that replacement for Pablo that can thread that pass, and I think that's what Aronson were brought in for. We need to get his confidence back.
Well, that goal in under 21s, I know it's under 21s, and I get it, but that's got to help his confidence a bit.
Oh, it should do, yeah.
You know, and
then again, does it diminish his confidence because he's playing in under 21s?
But the good thing was Rutter, he was playing alongside Rutter. So he's got another Premier League first teamer in squad with him. So it's not like he's on his own.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like second half, Green will come on.
Because neither of them are getting minutes, are they? As such.
No. And I tell you what I do like the idea of Mali. Now, I don't know if this happens at most clubs, but that game I played at Ellen Road last night.
Yeah, I saw that.
21s games. I like seeing us under 21s playing in that stadium.
Getting used
There's quite a few of those under 21 games that have been played at. Sometimes there's crowds there, isn't there? Like
there were yesterday, weren't there? But unfortunately, the camera, they only used one camera at under 21s, and it were pointed at the pitch, and the fans were underneath in that same stand, so you couldn't even see attendance.
Oh, not the reasoning was because they normally play them at Thorpe Arch, don't
Well, I think it's his last couple. Mally, they've been at under 21s at Ellen Road.
And they played at Tadcaster as well.
He played Doncaster, York,
Yeah.
and Swinton
Felt
at
Patch.
Fort Patch.
Yeah. It's not very often they play at Ellen Road.
I think it's a good thing, though. Get them used to playing on that bloody pitch.
I agree. Can't hurt.
Tom Rogers saying hello to TD5. Hermione, nobody else got that once. Tom Scoos is number 2 now. They will both be on the bench. Nope, he's taking training tomorrow. Thanks, Stephen. Mally, if I was Javi, I would leave it to Skabala.
He'll most likely have some input. I'm sure he'll have some input.
Stu, do you think Rutter is match fit? I know that he did well in the under-21s game, but he's not ready to step up. He's had too much time out at Hoffenheim, for one thing.
I don't know what his injury was like.
That 45 minutes, I saw him running about a bit, and he ran back to help out his midfield and all.
That's good to see.
Now, whether it's got 90 minutes in him, I don't know, because we only saw him play 45. So, but it's an option. It's a good option to bring on. You know, but if you're going to bring him on for 55 minutes,
then again, he should be at that money, shouldn't he?
Yeah, but to be fair, I've always said this, Mally. You can't blame the player for how much money he costs. That's down to clubs.
That's right.
I mean, I have heard the argument that for that sort of money, shouldn't we have brought in a Premier League experienced player in for 35 million? But it's who's available at the time. It's all about timing.
That's right. Yeah, of course. And we know what January's like.
Yeah, well, we did well. I thought we did well. We had a good January window.
Yeah, I do.
I want to see a bit. I want to see this. I know fans love it and stuff, but when Leeds plays like against Everton, handbags at 10, handbags 10 paces. I want to see that knocked out of us a bit, because I want to see us concentrate more on game rather than having a bloody punch up on sidelines. You know what I mean?
Can I just ask Lee when Rocker's due back?
Yeah, Rocco. Apparently he's back on Saturday.
Because I'd be tempted to drop McKenna.
Would you
go back to Adams and Rocker?
No, I would play Adams, Rocker, and McKennie in the midfield 3.
You'd play all 3.
So what you're saying?
McKennie's good. McKennie's clever. I mean, there's no doubt that McKennie's a quality player. He just needs a little bit of time.
Time you haven't got GD5.
Yeah, I know we haven't got time, but like I think he's been decent in the midfield. I think he's done some pretty good passes.
So who would you drop?
3 times have been booked twice or something.
Who would I drop?
If you're going to have 3 in midfield.
Yeah, if we're going to have 4-3-3, Adams, Rocker, and McKennie in the midfield.
So you most likely have Nonto, Somerville, and Bamford up top.
Yeah,
so
that's probably the best option for now. And then who I'd drop in the film? Just checking something real quick.
Well, it'll be Harrison, won't it?
I drop Harrison.
Yeah, I drop Harrison. Yeah, of course. Yeah, drop Harrison and put McKennie in.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I don't know if he plays. I don't know if he plays 4-3-3.
Apparently, well, I was looking at his tactics. It says he plays 4-4-2.
Lee, can you check that for Stephen, please? When's Rodrigo back?
Well, we've already looked at that, haven't we? That were April.
April.
Yeah,
October. Oh my god.
April. No, October, not that far. It's not a match for corner, that is for sure.
Who else is close? Is Sinister close?
Yeah, it's back on Saturday.
Well, it's expected to be back on Saturday. Let's see what press conference says. But
so see how next 3-day training goes. He'll know who's on grass and I went.
The good thing is, though, Mally, he's got 3 days to. I mean, I know it's going to take a bit more than 3 days to get his ideas across, but it's better than having one day.
He'll be spending a lot of time watching videos or going on YouTube. He'll be spending a lot of time looking back on his games.
I'd advise him to watch that documentary on Amazon. When we got promoted, then he'll understand what Leeds is all about.
Oh, he most likely knows what Leeds is all about. But I think what's more important is knowing his players. He needs to get to know them players fast.
Why should he have to watch a documentary on on who we are? Like he needs to understand. Yeah, he needs to understand his players and stuff, and he needs to get ready for the game, not about anything else.
Yeah,
but he's gonna have to be aware of what sort of fans we've got.
He'll know that.
Yeah, but his main focus shouldn't be on the fans. His main focus should be on the game.
Yeah, he should know. He'll know what Leeds is all about. But his priority is getting them players ready for Saturday. And if he can take as much information as he possibly can regarding the players, the tactics, the weaknesses, the strengths, to prepare them as best as he can, then I think that's what he's got to prioritise.
You see, surely to God, them players know that we're in a relegation battle.
Yeah, but they just need that bit of guidance. A lot of them are only young kids, aren't they?
Harrison has been really good. Harrison he's got a really good player in him. He could be what he could be what he needs is a stronger manager.
What he needs to do is think and slow down and think.
There's no doubt Jack Harrison's got a high ceiling, but he's just too inconsistent. He's too inconsistent. When he's good, he's very good. But most of the time, we don't see that with him.
He needs a lot of time. He needs time. He needs a lot of time to think. Does Harrison?
In Premier League, sometimes though, Mally, you're not
that. No. You get 2 or 3 players crowding you. There's only going to be an outcome. So it's up to him to make the right decision and get offload the ball as soon as he can.
He's too light, not strong. Javi joined the training session today, and he will lead it tomorrow with Scaballo. Mm-hmm. They will both be involved picking the team, but it will be Javi's choice. He is the manager from today, not Sunday.
True.
Steve Eaton around March, I think. We might get to the FA Cup final.
You never know.
You never know, Stephen. Stranger things has happened in a Premier League season. Relegated and in the FA Cup final. I don't think we'll get relegated. No, I'm more confident that we will survive now than what I was yesterday.
Yeah, the Southampton game was crucial though.
I want to see the next 2 games.
Yeah.
Before I decide. I want to see how he's going to play.
What we are seeing is Leeds win. I hope so, mate. I hope so. We need 2 up top. 1 is no good.
Do you think if we beat Everton, the board would have gone and got Gracia? Or do you think they would have just stuck with Scoobs?
I think they're stuck.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think they're stuck with him.
I don't know. So no family ever wants to see the team lose, but that loss against Everton, although we all said it was worst game of the season and lowest we've ever felt since we come back in Premier League, This might be the reward for us sticking it out. I would have looked at centre back and dropped Bamford to the bench.
I agree with that. To be fair, when Bamford has come off the bench in games, he's been quite good, and yeah, he seems more effective off the bench than he does when he starts. I agree with that.
Who's your number one striker then out of Bamford and Rodrigo when Rodrigo's back?
Rodrigo.
Yeah, I think so.
He's his ice scorer.
I would have looked to a centre forward and dropped Bamford to the bench. Bamford seems to be better when he plays on the bench when he comes back. Yeah, I agree with that. Yellow cards have not helped us. It's stupid. Victor Orta should leave. He needs to keep quiet in stadiums, that's for sure. I will keep Bamford on, but move two up front. Nonto up top with Bamford is worth a go as he has played as a second striker, and you can't double up on Nonto if he's not on the wing. TDT.
I mean, yeah, Nonto was brought as a striker, wasn't he? He was. For like the youth team, he was brought as a striker, and then he's been playing on the wing. But he's done really good there.
He needs to produce now. Does Sinisteris? Yeah, Sinistera. Like I says, I haven't made up my mind about Sinistera because I ain't seen enough of him.
He hasn't played him.
Sinistera has been a big disappointment according to Tom.
Yes.
He will get out who not doing Leeds job for the team.
Yeah.
We cannot afford to be playing semi-fit players or players who have no form. That includes Bamford, Sinistera, etc.
I agree.
Do some of them care, or is it just about a wage?
I think it's just a wage, isn't it?
Gracia will find out about the fans when the game starts on Saturday. Good point, Willie.
He will.
The new manager gets the best out of the players. This manager will get the best out of the players.
I hope so.
I think Jesse's style created a disciplinary vacuum in the squad. They had it too easy.
Mm-hmm.
Gracia has not yet got a work permit, but I cannot see that being a problem.
No, it won't be because, as I said, he's already worked in England before, hasn't he? So
that's why I'm wondering if he'll be on. He can't be on bench on Saturday if he ain't got a work permit.
Fair enough. Good point. Fair enough. Oh, they come pretty quick, man. You're saying that though. They do though, don't they? They come pretty quick nowadays.
No idea.
Yeah, I mean, look at how quick we got. Look how quick we got Woody Nonto's work permit. He was only the deal done for in the last 2 hours of the transfer window.
Well, it's all done by in my day, back in my day, it used to be a fax machine. It's email now, and it's all done by emails and stuff now, isn't it? To print it off.
Don't know, mate.
Let's get through these last few comments. We can only say this is a good time for the team to step up. Rodrigo,
because they'll all be playing for a place.
This is this on player to end will need to back the new man. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Steve, are we doing well? Which foot did Bamford injured? Which foot did Bamford injure? It sounds like it's his right foot, doesn't it? Was it just the right? Inky Gracia will get a permit. I am making him one now, laughing her head off. Hiya, Liam, mate. Hope you're doing well. I all from Donegal. We all love Leeds. We never had a plan B. We didn't. Will Rutter get to start?
No idea.
going to be a tough one, isn't it? I mean,
Can't see it.
no,
I can't see it.
Spanish, she will get one. Hey, Cabbages. Who's Cabbages? Amani, hurry up. He will. Right, well, anyway, the permit will be sorted out by 3 p.m. It will be done today. PL Premier League. Right, well, look, guys, we've been going longer than I thought we were going to go, actually, but it's all good fun. It's all good fun.
Before you go, Stu.
Yeah, mate.
How do you think, come Friday, how do you think Hammers fans are going to react to this appointment?
They're going to be jealous, aren't they?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, mate, yeah. They want Moyes out. They've been crying for him to go. They really have. And, it's going to be interesting, his Friday show. Really, really good. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
It's going to be an interesting show, that is for sure. It was right. If it was right, it means he's protecting, as it seems. Oh, you mean it's his right foot? Something let me talk out. One man and his, Superman and what one. There we go. Right, well, look, guys, I would just start wrapping up.
Yeah.
Anyway, look, guys, thank you very much for watching this edition of the Stable Team. I hope you've all enjoyed it. There's only one thing I'd like to say. Check out TD5's channel. Check out his review we did on the Everton game. I think you'll find it really, really interesting. Because I did. Genuinely, I did. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this edition of the Stable Team. Until next time, guys, it's a goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
It's a goodbye from me.
Sorry, I'm just reading messages.
Yeah, hiya, Michael. When Garcia coming to Oxford with 50-16 to go during the 1890 season, he tweaks the playing style and subtitle changes to the formation and kept them up from going relegations.
Good.
Scabala is becoming a first-team coach as well. Not sure I like that. Ooh.
I do like that.
And we're going to stay up, guys. He's normal. I believe that as well. I believe he's normal.
Yeah, Gracia is going to need some somebody outside of him that knows the club, knows the players, knows the weaknesses, knows the strengths.
Take care, all. Take care, man. We'll speak to you soon. And the forerunners. Thank you, Manny, for keeping everyone chat safe again, as always. Take care, everybody. Speak to you all soon.
See you later, Stu.